What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. Good to see some of you already in the chat there. Please say hello. Please say hello. Give me just a minute, guys, to get this crap set up. I could not get my angle straight here. This thing is driving me crazy today. My OCD conking me in the head. Looks like there's already a few of you in the comment section. I appreciate you guys getting here early today. Good to see you, Jeremy. Let's see here. How's everybody doing out there in the world? Marky Rizzo, nice to see you. Kingdom Within, what's up, brother? Be sure to hit that like button on the way in, he says. Yes, please hit that like button, guys. It is cold as heck in here. Holy mo. It was like -2 degrees here in Utah today. Freaking, I'm sure you guys are all frozen out there in the country as well. Anybody got me beat? -2 degrees. Woo! Marky says, on Wednesday we do arms. Because if you want a thick Miami, what's a thick Miami? I do need to get in the gym and do some arms though. So yes, I have a freaking elbow injury, guys. It's driving me nuts. I slammed my elbow right here. There's like a tendon right here. And I was at the gym and I went boom, and I slammed the wall, and it's just not healing. Right? It's like right here. There's like a little a tendon or something. It's like whenever I twist my wrist like that, it hurts so bad. So I've been having to do like baby workouts in the gym, and it freaking sucks. Like no heavy weights. And I probably shouldn't even be going to the gym, but I got to stay in the gym. Tell what's up, broski. Kingdom Within, not much. Just brewed up some coffee. About to enjoy Kev's live stream and you. Good to see you guys both hanging out here. Oh, we already got 10 people in here, guys. Please hit that like button on the way in. Throw out any comments, questions, or suggestions you have. It's just going to be a chill show today, like we've usually been. No guests planned. Just kind of touching base with everybody. Let's see here. Sean P, good to see you. Sean P, I've been curious about your Kratom stuff. How's that been going, man? 510 Fitness getting here early today. What's up, bro? Good to see you, 510. How are you doing? I remember you kind of hopped on toward the end of last week's live stream. Did you have any update for us, 510? 60 degrees Jeremy has. That would be beautiful right about now. We haven't had one day over 40 degrees in over a month here in Utah for the high. I'm like, dude, I need to get on my motorcycle and at least take like an hour's ride somewhere out here. But nope, we can't even get over 40 here. It sucks, guys. It sucks. I've been working a lot driving Uber, as some of you may or may not know. I've about 3 weeks ago, I started my Uber. I'm doing like some trial stuff with Uber. It's been very interesting, to say the least. I've been driving around a lot of people high on meth and crack and drunk, a lot of drunkies at night, you know, taking them all to the bars and clubs. And man, it's been an eye-opening experience. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to do that. It's kind of more of like a test thing that I've been doing. Experimenting. But it has had some fun times, I can't lie. -29 degrees in Maine last night. What? That is scary, scary, scary cold. Oh, like when it was -2, like when even just walking to my car, I felt like I was getting hit in the face with like nails. It was that cold. Just walking to my car. -29. I didn't even know it could get that cold, Deb. Damn. You ain't nobody leaving the house in no -29. You better have your engines plugged into the block heaters up there, right? Damn. Sonny says, who you kidding? You don't lift heavy anyways. What's up, Kev, my man? No, I don't. No, I do sometimes. I try not to, though, because I don't like to get injured. Good to see you, Sonny. How are you doing, man? Hey, all I can get is top messages. It won't let me change it to all. Did you get that fixed, Deb? Everything looks normal to me. I've got my internet thing off. Kevin, check Robert Frank on YouTube or Insta. It sounds familiar. Is it that like really like high energy guy that's all juiced out? I think I know who you're talking about. That name looks really familiar. Is it the guy that does like car vlogs and he's got like a bandana on? Is that how you're talking about, Marky? I'm pretty sure that's who you mean. The name Robert Frank sounds real familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Ubering on the bike. Marky says, "Yep, yeah, I've seen his videos. I can't remember. There was like he became really famous pretty quick for his crazy sayings." Isn't he the one that came up with like the trenbolone sandwich? I'm pretty sure that's who that was, if I remember right. Ubering on the bike? ? No, hell no. I have a little Kia. No, my bike's been freaking stuck for just sitting in the garage for months now. It's too damn cold. 510 says, same thing, bro. Maintaining on 2 milligrams of Suboxone a day. Hey, that's a good dose, man. That's a really good dose. Sean P says, it's been going pretty good. It's been going good. Pretty much been at the same place, about 40 grams a day. Okay, so you got really aggressive with your taper at first, right? And I remember you made huge progress that first week, but it sounds like you maybe kind of hit a brick wall for now, or are you just trying to stabilize before you taper lower? Because I remember you chopped your dose in half in like 1 week, if my memory serves me right, which sometimes it doesn't. Don't move to Florida, please. We are full. That's a long ways away from me. I don't think I could move that far away from Utah. -2 here in Salem this morning. Woo, yeah. So I think you had the same temperature as us, Kingdom. That's why I wear 3 layers. Yeah, I'm kind of like questioning why I don't have my heater cranked right now, because my hands are kind of getting numb. Any updates on your taper, Deb? Or like any updates on anything on you? Just wondering how you've been doing, because I know I kind of seen a comment on Matt's video that you've been up since like early AM or something like that. Are you still kind of struggling with your taper right now, Deb, or have you studied out at all? I did want to give somebody a little bit of an update too. I have heard from a subscriber, somebody who I speak with on the clarity.fm link from time to time for the personal private phone calls. If anybody needs to have a private phone call with me, you're able to do so in the description link. There's a link to my clarity.fm account. And this person, obviously I'm not going to say their name, he went right from hardcore street fentanyl addiction lifestyle. He went into a 30-day treatment facility, and he got right on Suboxone for 7 days and stabilized on Suboxone, and then he went right to the Sublocade shot. And I found out recently that he only took 150 milligrams for his first Sublocade shot. That's somebody who came from a fentanyl tolerance, right? From off the streets tolerance. I believe he got stabilized on like 8 milligrams of Suboxone, and then he only took 150 milligrams of Sublocade. And he went over 8 weeks, guys, his first shot. I think he was planning on or hoping on just doing 1 shot and being done. So this is to those who are thinking about just taking 1 Sublocade shot and moving on. This is really the first person that I've personally talked to that has, let me back up. This is one of the only people that I have spoke to that has kept me in the updates as far as taking 1 shot and trying to roll on. I don't think that was really his goal. I think more what happened is he was having issues having his refill get filled. So there was a delay, right? So he went from just 1 shot of 150 milligrams He said at about the 8-week mark, he started to have some withdrawals kick in. Okay. So, and he said what he meant, I clarified. I said, what kind of withdrawals were you having? He said he was getting the runs. I think it was like low energy, and I think he was getting the sniffles as well. So he was starting to experience some familiar withdrawals. Okay, guys. So that's just for him taking the one shot and going over 8 weeks. He actually went 8.5 weeks. And then he just got his second shot, which was only 100 milligrams. So for somebody to come right out of the bat going from such a high opiate addiction tolerance to going right to only 150 milligrams, like that was already impressive as is. And he was doing great on that shot as well. But the fact that he went over 8 weeks between his first shot to his second shot, like that is incredible. So I will keep you guys on the update as far as his situation goes. I think he's good to go now that he got his second shot. So I'll kind of keep you guys in the update as far as that goes. But if any of you guys out there have tried doing the one shot and moving on, please keep us in the loop. Keep me in the loop so I can let everybody know how that's working out, right? We need as many of you who are trying this to share your story with us so we can let others know. Is it possible? Is it doable? That we've seen literature that some people can do this, right? So I want to hear the things with you guys, the actual stories from people who I can speak to and clarify exactly what happened. So sorry to go off on that side note there. Let me get back to some comments here, baby. Sonny says, doing good, Kev, home early for once, so I'm here. That's awesome. I'm glad you could make it here instead of just because I know a lot of you guys just kind of catch the end of the live stream usually. So either way, it's all good. I know that this time zone isn't perfect for everybody. We make do with what we got here. Florida Man Dance is about to hit 80 degrees today. I am so freaking jealous. You guys have no idea how nice that sounds right now. Even just one day at 80 would be incredible. I refreshed it, but still can only get top chat. Yeah, it's got to be something with your phone. Are you on a phone or computer, Deb? Does the chat look normal to everybody, or is anybody else having the same problem that Deb's having? We've got 19 people in here, guys. Please hit that like button on your way in and drop some comments or questions if you have them. Okay, guys? Can you give us an update on Sublocade on how you're doing? I'm getting my Sublocade next week, I hope. Easy Willie says, yes, I will give you an update on my Sublocade journey in just a moment here, guys. I'm trying to get caught up in the comments before I get too far behind. Okay, so Jeremy S., thanks for being honest, says, I messed up and went higher on my dose, 2.5 milligrams a day now. So did you rush too fast on your taper then, Jeremy? And how long have you been going higher with your dose? I mean, if it's only a day or two, it's not really that big of a deal, right? You can get back on track. Because if you can do this, if you can get back on your normal taper dose, sooner the better, right? If a week or two goes by, then yeah, you kind of punked yourself. But if you only slip up a little bit for a day or two, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Yes, I did it about 4 days now. Okay, so you could probably still get a hold of that right now if you wanted to. But, I mean, if you're doing great at 2.5, then that's okay too, man. Just remember, guys, like the video I just put out, I think yesterday, that there's no trophy at the end of this Suboxone lifestyle, right, guys? Our family's not going to show up and congratulate us, and it's not going to be the fairy tale lifestyle that we all kind of hope that it would be. Even though it's a major accomplishment for those of you who are able to do that. I'm not trying to discount that in any way because it is a major accomplishment for us, right? But that still doesn't mean that life's just going to automatically be perfect. And that's really all I meant by that video. Hopefully that didn't like discourage anybody from continuing their taper or wanting to get off, because for many of you, you guys know that in your soul, it's time for you to move on from this medication. Okay. I'm simply stating that there is still life struggles to deal with after you get off of Suboxone or Kratom or whatever it is that you're taking. And I just don't want you guys to like self-guilt yourself like I did for many, many years, right? And I'm sure I can't reach through this computer screen and take away your self-guilt. And I know not everybody's like me that does that to themselves and like tortures yourself every day. So I just hope that you guys you're being easy and kind to yourselves wherever possible. Good to see you, Keith James. Let's see here. I keep trying to do less than 40 grams a day and do it for a day or two, then I'm back up to 40 grams a day again. Trying again this week to do less and keep it lower than that. So Sean, are you trying to like take huge chunks off of it? If you can, dude, just go really slow with it from there. You're probably trying to jump down to like 20 or 30 grams a day when you should really be shooting probably for like 35 grams a day. Don't get too aggressive with it, buddy. Just take little bits of out, find whatever. I always try to say, like, find whatever your easiest part of the day is to get through and use that part of the day to take away from your taper, right? For me, it was always mornings. I always felt best in the mornings. So that was usually when I would take some of my dose away if I was tapering. And then my afternoon dose would just be the normal dose. Kingdom says, bro, I'm seriously considering moving to Idaho just because how cold the weather can get here. Well, Kingdom, I know that it can get pretty dang cold in Idaho too, but I don't blame you for wanting to move to Idaho. That was, if I could move anywhere, it would be back to Idaho for sure. Specifically Meridian/Boise area, somewhere right around there. I really loved living there. I don't know why I loved it so much, but if I could move anywhere, that's probably where I would go back. Meridian is a beautiful, beautiful area, and the people seem extremely kind there too. From what I noticed while I was there, and just like the vibes that I had whenever I was there. So Deb says, no taper updates, just struggling with the 0.15 milligrams, but I'll take my time. Okay, well, hopefully are you doing okay at that dose, Deb, or are you like hating life every day? I just hope that you can be okay at that dose, right? And not have to suffer for so long. I am really proud of you, Deb, for holding on to that dose, though. You're very freaking close. And I like to check in with you every week just to make sure you're doing okay. Okay, so here we go. Keith James says, 5 weeks out from 100 milligram shot. I feel better than ever. I have an appointment in 2 weeks with my doctor. We'll discuss the possibility of a second shot. Okay, Keith, so I want you to really pay attention to how you feel from now until you speak with your doctor again. Because if you're at 5 weeks out, according to my calculations and the half-life and whatnot, if there was a drop-off, like a big drop-off, you would probably expect to feel that somewhere between 6 to 9 weeks, right? So specifically between those times, try to really pay attention so you can let us know, if you notice a big drop off, if you notice any type of withdrawal symptoms going from here out, okay? And let us know if you do get your second shot too. Thanks for that update, Keith. Don't tell me that I'm on week 7 from my last shot. Kristen, how many shots did you get? I think you've had quite a few shots, right? It's definitely my belief, guys, that the more shots we have in us, the longer it will take for these things to happen. And the more shots that we have in us as well, the much lower chance that I would assume that this would happen. Okay, so Kristen, you're right about there with me then, right? So I think I'm also at 4 shots. So I guess this is a good chance for me to talk about my how I'm doing with my Sublocade. So as you guys know, I'm still on my 4th shot. I think I've been on Sublocade now for like 6 months or so. I've been spacing out my shots further and further each time. Currently, as of today, it's 6 weeks from my last 100 milligram shot, and I'm feeling totally fine, totally normal. I haven't noticed any huge drop-offs with anything. Maybe some things to note is I notice a little bit of a difference sexually and more sensitivity, I guess you could say. So As far as what I'm thinking is going on is my bupe levels are coming down, so I'm just less numb down there. And so I have a lot, not a lot, just a noticeable amount of more like feeling during intercourse. Let's just say that. um, really, that's the only really huge difference I can really even tell, and it's not even a huge difference. So, my fifth shot is scheduled for 2 weeks from today. Um, part of me kind of wants to push a little bit further past that, but part of me kind of doesn't. So I don't know. We'll see what happens when the time comes, but things are going great as of right now. I'm 6 weeks from my last 100 milligrams. As you guys remember, before I got my fourth shot, I also pushed 6 weeks, right? And then before I got my second shot, I pushed to 5 weeks. So I've been tapering by pushing out the doses further each time. So Kristen, remember, he only took one 150 milligram shot coming straight from fentanyl addiction. So if you've got 4 shots in you, you're going to have 4 times the protection, right? You've got 4 little tiny things that are going to keep feeding you for months into the future. Keith says, as of right now, 0 symptoms. Okay, that's good to know. Perfect. What's up, Kev? Sneaking on at work while I can. Good to see you, Kristen. Thanks for giving us an update on your situation as well, Kristen. Hopefully you're doing great with your Sublocade journey. Callie, good to see you. Callie says, only channel I want to watch right now. Callie says, I want the shot so bad that I'm switching doctors. Oh, damn, she gonna do it. Callie gonna do it. That's too bad your doctor wouldn't just step up and give you it's seriously a simple injection. I could freaking do it myself. I could do it to myself. I know I could easily. I think just some doctors are intimidated by the fact that it's a very expensive medication, and it would be pretty dang hard to mess up the injection. I'm not going to lie. I think your doctor just has a lack of experience with Opiate. Obviously, he has a lack of experience with it, or else he'd be giving it to you. So, yeah, that's impressive that you're willing to switch your doctors, Callie. Let us know how that goes. When do you think when do you estimate that you're going to get the shot, Callie? Dad, look at the chat filter and hit all messages. That's a good idea, Callie. 28 degrees in Illinois. Woo! I would love to take that 28 degrees right now, though. I'm not going to lie. Okay, she got it. Okay, I see it now. Got all messages. Good job, Callie. You fixed it. I have a heart on the bottom of the right of the chat. That's new. I don't see any hearts by your name. Everything still looks the same to me. I haven't seen anything different since whatever update they did. My doctor did say she recommends a second shot. I want to wait until I have a symptom. I have subs if needed to hold me over. I love that, Keith. That's perfect. If I was in your shoes, and I wouldn't change a thing from that message you just said right there. Push yourself as far as you can, and then get that second shot, and then cruise out from there. That's a perfect plan. If you're serious about this and you want to move on from this sooner than later, that's a perfect plan. What your doctor and you have set up, Keith. So props to you for having it set up like that. And see, that's why it's nice for me. Like, I'm glad that I went down this road sooner than most of you did, because it's kind of just giving us different like little things to think about. Like, because you guys know I'm so OCD with this stuff that I think about a lot of things that other people and other doctors aren't going to think about. So like just seeing Keith's plan right there, like that's almost nobody would have even thought to do that, I'm sure, right? Like it's a very customized Sublocade plan what Keith has right there, and I love that they're trying to do things different in the name of research. Let's do an all ladies panel soon. That would be cool. That would be really cool, actually. But which of you ladies are going to come up on here and chat? You down, Callie Love? Would you get on here if we had some of the other ladies hop on here? I'm down to do that whenever you guys want. I would love to have 3 or 4 of you chicks on here and just hang out and chat. That would actually be pretty fun and different. I'm all about trying to switch things up around here. It's my soul. In my soul, it's my time. Sick of subs. That's good, Kelly. I'm glad you recognize that. And it sounds like you've been feeling that way for a while now. So shout out to you for making the change. I know you're going to love the change once you get all stabilized on it. Like just thinking about going back to having to take and think about my Suboxone all day, that sounds like a lot of work. And I don't mean to put anybody down that's going through, who has to take their Suboxone, but it does sound like a lot of work to have to think about it, because for me, I thought about that crap all day long, every day. Good to see you, Sylvia. So Kristen says she's down to do the all ladies panel. So we've got 2 of you. Is there a third lady that would want to hop on here? That would be really fun. If I know what I know now, I never would have gotten on anything, just cold turkey pills. That's a pretty challenging thing to do, Jeremy. I know how you feel though, man. I know how you feel. It is very hard to cold turkey pills in my estimation. I could never do it. I tried myself like 9 times and I could never once do it. Kingdom Within says, I'm still on 1.5 grams of kratom per dose 4 times a day, but now I'm skipping 2 days throughout the week, and it truly helps. That's awesome, Kingdom. I know that will help like reset your tolerance to where the kratom will work. It'll work better if you're able to do that. That's very impressive that you can skip 2 days. How hard is it to skip the 2 days? Are you going into withdrawals during that time, or what are you noticing? I'm just going to take a quick moment here, guys, to give you guys the old disclaimer-oni. Remember, guys, everything on this channel, nothing on this channel is medical advice. If you're struggling with addiction, please seek out your own addiction doctor. And everything on here is for entertainment purposes only. You got it? Also, I wanted to take a moment to shout out to the sponsors of the week. We had Carrie S. She was the contributor of the week, coming through with a $30 Venmo just the other day. So shout out to you, Carrie S. I really appreciate the love. And she also sent a $100 Venmo like a couple weeks ago. Super shout out to you, Carrie S. And I know she's been pretty active. I think she's kind of going through she's really trying to push herself, I believe, with what she's going through right now with Suboxone. So I seen a message from her, I think it was last night. So shout out to you, Carrie S. I really appreciate the support. And we also had Mama Deb with a $20 Cash App. Baby. Ooh, baby. Love you, Mama Deb. Thank you for the constant support on here. Marky Rizzo also did a Cash App. We had Kingdom Within with a Cash App last week. And Anastasia came through with a Super Chat. Don't see many Super Chats these days on the channel for obvious reasons. But shout out to all of you who contributed on last Wednesday's live stream. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And real quick, I wanted to talk about this for a moment, because I have kind of noticed there's a couple of other channels who are kind of newer to making videos. And it's a thing that I've kind of noticed around people that just kind of start making videos. And I said the same thing when I started making videos 5 years ago, guys. Something to the tune of like, I'm not trying to get rich off this, or I'm not trying to make money off of this, or something like that, right, guys? I've said that same thing myself on this very channel, like when I had, I don't know, it was like 100 subscribers. Do you guys remember that? Do I have anybody that's been here that long, for 5 years? Yeah, this channel was never made, guys, to try to make money off of it. I wanted to let you guys know that I don't need anybody's money. I'm not on here trying to beg for money, guys. So I hope that it doesn't ever appear that way, right? To be 100% honest with you, I probably make maybe $200 a month between your guys' contributions and Venmos and Cash Apps and all this stuff. I make $30 a month from the ad revenue from YouTube. So I just hope that none of you are thinking that I'm trying to beg for donations or anything like that. Trust me, I have my own money. I don't need anybody to, like, if you guys are struggling, please don't even worry about sending any support to this channel. You guys' comments here are more than enough love. So I just wanted to touch on that because I have seen a few people say something to the tune of, I'm not trying to make money, or this person's trying to make money. It is nice to get a couple $100s a month for my efforts for making videos for 5 years. I've been responding to everybody's comments for 5 years. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that for just a moment, guys, because like I said, I don't need anybody's money. If you're struggling, please do not send this channel any money, guys. Keep your money if you need it. I do appreciate the support, but my bills are all fine and taken care of, guys. Please do not worry about me financially, okay? So I just wanted to talk about that. I love the fact that you guys are willing to help me out with the contributions here and there, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. But please, guys, if you're struggling financially, do not worry about donating to this channel, okay? I just wanted to touch on that for a moment because I have noticed it. And to be 100% honest with you guys, it does kind of feel like some people are trying to kind of take shots at me for accepting donations to this channel. I have worked my ass off making videos and responding to everybody's comments. So please don't try taking pot shots at me, guys. If that is what's going on, it's not cool to do that, okay? I'll just say that right now. So I'm going to leave that at that, and I'm going to get back to your comments. I just had to touch on that, guys, because I've been having weird feelings in the air about people mentioning things. People get weird when it comes to money. Trust me, I don't need anybody's money. So please do not donate if you're not in the financial position to be able to do so, guys. I love y'all just for commenting here, okay? All right, I'm going to get way behind the comments here again. And let's see here. So Deb says, I'm up all night, but I will live. It will even out and get better with time. Hopefully you're ready to stabilize on that dose, Deb, because I know you've been kind of, messing with the RLS for a little bit now on that dose. So I'm sorry that you're up all night. That really sucks. And that makes me feel bad that you're struggling like that. So I'm sorry, Deb. Keep hanging in there, girl. Let's see. Oh, that's somebody else. Okay, so TT Boy says, I jumped at 4 to 5 milligrams. I made it day 6 and I gave in. I've been on subs for 4 years and never experienced withdrawals before. Trying to settle into 2 milligrams after the jump, but after a few weeks, I'm still lacking energy. I jumped at 4 to 5 milligrams. I made it to day 6. So I love that you, thanks for sharing that, TT Boy. So I love that. I just seen Audi TT today. So I'm thinking that's what your name is all about. So I think that's incredible what you did, and I love that you came back on at a lower dose. And hopefully you guys have heard me talk about that before in the past, that if you jump off whatever you're on, whether it's kratom or Suboxone or whatever it is, methadone, anything, guys, if you suffer for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, please, guys, use that suffering to your advantage to cut your dose in half or more if you went further. If you made it a month, and let's just say you jumped off of 8 milligrams of Suboxone, you made it a month and you're still getting tortured for whatever reason. Come back on at like half of a milligram or 1 milligram, guys, and your body will accept that, and you will be able to live your normal life for a while, right? And then maybe taper from there in the future. So please do not suffer for nothing, guys. Let's see here. I'm trying not to get too far behind the comments, guys. I know how annoying it must be for you guys who are trying to keep up in the comments, and I'm like 15 minutes behind. So my apologies, guys. I'm going to try to hit on the comments that people are actually saying stuff about. Okay, so Sean P, how many grams do you take per dose and how many times per day? I love that, Kingdom. I'm excited to see what he says about that. No sleep is hard, Deb. I couldn't do that and work every day. You are stronger than me. You're almost there, Kristen says. Damn, Kev, TMI, spilling the tea. Yeah, yeah. You guys know that sometimes, oftentimes, when we're talking about this stuff, uh, there's TMI involved, whether it's talking about going to the bathroom or sexual stuff, right? So yeah, I apologize if that may be TMI for some people, but I know that a lot of people struggle with, sexual side effects and also going to the bathroom too much. Like, it's good to kind of know, to be able to relate and say, this is what could happen to me if I do this, right? It's just kind of good things for everybody to know going forward. Good to see you, Cindy. I haven't seen you on here for a while. How are you feeling? I know you kind of went through some stuff a little while ago, Cindy. Hopefully you're doing okay. So Sean P says, I take 2 doses. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I take 2 doses a day, usually 15 grams in the morning, 20 to 25 at night. This morning I did 9 grams of kratom and 9 grams of Javi, I don't know what that is. Kratom, stem, and vein mix, and I feel pretty good. Dude, you only take 2 doses a day and you're taking 40 grams? That's some big doses, man. That is very interesting. I really haven't heard many people say they only take 2 doses of kratom a day. That's very interesting. Usually it's like 4 to 5 because of the short half-life. That's very, very interesting. Kristen, I have the exact same thing. She says, I only feel 1 now and it's tiny. The bump in the stomach. That's exactly how I am. I have one left that I can feel. I'm pretty sure that there are some behind the others, just probably like a little tiny thing that, I mean, because you got to think about it, for you to be able to feel it through your skin, it's got to be decently sized, right? So I'm sure there's still little tiny pieces from the other ones still kind of chilling back there. That's my guess anyway. Kingdom, I was almost at 90 grams a day. I'm doing good right now. So yeah, I mean, if you cut your dose in more than half, that's definitely impressive. And please continue to take your time from here, Sean. I've had to really advocate for myself and basically teach my doctor and sometimes stand up for yourself. I love that, Keith. And it sounds like your doctor is pretty cool too, to let you kind of try to navigate things, right? Sometimes you guys might have to do this stuff with your doctor, and just like I had to, right? Had I just gone into my doctor and said, I want to take Sublocade, I'm on Suboxone, he would have just given me the 300 shot twice. He would have given me the copy and paste Sublocade diet, right, guys? So if you guys don't want to just do the copy and paste doses, then you're going to probably have to explain to your doctor why you want to go off label like I did and like Keith is. And if you're here watching this channel, you're going to be equipped with knowing the right things to say if that is your scenario, right, guys? And what I mean by that is people who are on lower doses of Suboxone. If you're on anything above probably 6 or 8 milligrams, just go with the copy and paste 300, 300, 100, 100, and take all the hassle out of thinking about all the other stuff. Good to see you, Zach. Zach, how are you doing with your taper? Any updates on your end? I haven't been able to check out your channel this week. I don't know if you made many updates. My doctor is very open-minded, fortunately, but I have had to say, hey, here is what I want to do. Yeah, and that's exactly what I had to do as well. And it took me some decent convincing to my doctor to get him to start me on half of the dose, for sure. He wasn't just going to just take my word for it right off the bat. I had to tell him about testosterone, my constipation gets horrible, my sex drive, etc., 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 right? Do you have to join the ladies panel? Who else? Deb, you have to join the ladies panel. Yeah, I agree. I would love to have all three of you ladies on here. Just tell me if you guys want to do it and when you want to do it. And sometimes, oh, here comes the Jets right on the key, right? And sometimes it's difficult, but at the end of the day, it's my body and nobody is going to care as much as me. I agree with you, Keith. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind, guys. I like this. Kingdom says, Sean P, also, what is the most you've ever taken at once? And Sean P said 30 plus grams of kratom all at once. That is crazy. Did you puke your guts out, Sean P? I can imagine if I ever took a lot of kratom, I bet I would throw up. Met with doctor today, just waiting on my labs to see how my health is in general, and then we are going to make the switch to Sublocade if all is well health-wise. That's awesome that your doctor is doing that, Sylvia. That is really awesome. Sounds like your doctor really cares about you. The best place to withdraw off anything is jail. The mental part is easy because you have no choice. That's pretty cool to think about. I mean, that would suck. Don't get me wrong, but it makes sense. I have done it a few times. Most of my battle is mental. And the good thing about when you switch to the Sublocade is that's when you really start to rewire your mental addiction, right? So if your biggest issue is the mental part of it, then Sublocade will really help you out. Skipping 2 days has its withdrawals, but nowhere near as bad as it could be when trying to go cold turkey. Okay. Don't judge me, laugh out loud. I was in drug court and every dirty test I did a week. I ain't judging you, Callie. You deserve the contributions, bro, especially with what you do. We need more channels like yours. I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks, brother. So, guys, I'm sorry I'm so far behind. I'm getting caught up slowly. I'm slowly catching on the comment section here. Take your time, Deb. Slow and easy wins the race. Be good to you. Yes, Deb, that's how we do it, my taper twin. Cindy, I am a turtle. No, you're just at the very end of your taper is what you are, Deb. She's right at the end of the road. Oh, good to see you, Brandon's recovery. I haven't seen you for a minute, buddy. When I have it like that, I will be happily donating. Just busy being broke temporarily. I will get it together soon, though, and I appreciate everything you do here. So for sure, someday. I appreciate that, Sylvia. And yeah, guys, back to that, guys. Like seriously, guys, I do appreciate each and every one of you that is in the position financially to throw a couple bucks towards the channel. That I love that. That's great. I appreciate that. But please, guys, I know that our world is struggling right now, and there are a lot of people who are struggling financially. Don't put yourself in a bad situation to throw the channel 10 or 20 or 30 or 40, whatever it is, guys. Don't do it, please. But I appreciate the kind gestures. I really, really do. So thank you, guys. And thank you for saying that, Sylvia. And I hope things do look up for you better that way. Brandon says, I watch your videos every day. Oh, hey, Zach. I watch your videos every day. Every day. We love Kevin. Kicking addiction. The amount of deaths from overdose trumps the amount of kicking addiction type channels. So, like I said, Kev, you deserve it. 100. Yeah, you're right on that, dude. The overdose right now are just like, can you guys imagine how many people are dying every day due to these fake drugs on the streets right now? It's really sad to think about this shit. And Marky Rizzo just sent a $10 cash app for we got you, baby. On that note, Thank you, Marky Rizzo. That's awesome of you. And I had to say baby because Marky said it, right, guys? Marky, I appreciate it, man. I'm not sure Marky has a blue wrench. Do you still have your wrench, Marky? On this computer, I don't see that you have it. I know I kind of accidentally banned you last week or the week or two ago. Does he still have his wrench that you can see, guys? Yeah, shout out to you, Marky Rizzo. I appreciate that $10 cash app, baby. I really do appreciate you guys who are in the position to do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if Marky still has his wrench, guys, because I'm not seeing it on this phone. Oh, wait, Callie doesn't have it either. Okay, it must just be that phone. This phone is probably the phone that's going to show it. Yeah, I was like, where's the cuss word? I don't think you'll experience it. Just go slow and be easy with yourself, Cindy says. Oh, shit, guys. Kingdom Within just sent a $10 cash app as well, man. I appreciate you, brother. He says, for yes, we got you, my bro, with the gun flex. Shout out to you, Kingdom Within. I really appreciate your support, and also for you spreading the word on your channel as well, my brother. I really do appreciate your support here. Quick side note, guys, if you guys haven't seen Kingdom Within's channel, if you're into hidden history, as he called it, or if you've lost your way following Christ, please go check out Kingdom Within's channel. He's always in here supporting me on this channel, and he has an awesome channel, a religious channel. If you've lost your way, guys, please go check out his channel. He has a lot of good people on his channel and a lot of good information as well. So shout out to you, and I appreciate the support, my brother. I really do. He's also from Utah as well, so we're Utah bros. Sean P says, keep that attitude, bro. Laugh out loud. Sean P, wow, 30 grams is scary for me, bro. Yeah, no, yeah, that would be scary for me too. I think the most I ever took at once was, what was it, guys? It was 5 capsules, the smaller capsules. So that's 0.7 grams. Oh, and I was actually talking with Reed about this on the video that I made a little bit ago, guys, about taking kratom while on buprenorphine or Suboxone or Sublocade. I had pretty much said in that video that it was basically a waste of time, right, guys? Because I've tried it in the past and I didn't feel anything at all. So it was literally like the Suboxone was totally blocking out any effects from the kratom. But I have heard others, I believe Ethan and Reed said that they both can feel their kratom while being on Suboxone. And then after some more discussion, I found out that that's because he was taking 4 teaspoons at once. And it's like, okay, well, that makes a lot more sense because I had never taken even close to that amount. So I stand corrected that if you take enough kratom while you're on Suboxone, you might be able to feel some sort of effects from it, guys. I guess it's different for all of us. I was only going off of my experience, which may be limited, right? Because I have had many warnings from Rockin' Roberta when she was alive not to take a lot of kratom because she said that it would get me buzzed, is what she put it, is how she referred to it as, right? So I was afraid to feel that, so I never took more than just a few capsules at once, guys. So just a heads up on that. Supposedly, from what some people are saying, if you take enough kratom while you're on Suboxone, you can feel some effects from it. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about that a little more since that video I had only mentioned that I couldn't feel it, right? I appreciate those of you who have shared your experience, and so I could correct that and give some more information on that, okay? Because the video is already out now. I can't really change it. It's in the past now. So just a heads up to you guys who are considering kratom and Suboxone. Apparently you can take enough and you can feel it. Shout out to Mama Cindy. She just dropped a $2 super chat, baby. She says, times are hard, but we all love you, Kevin. Oh, Mama Cindy, you little sweetie. I appreciate that kind gesture, and also the $2 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cindy. And it's good to see you back in here. I haven't seen you on a live stream in a while. I'm sure you watch a lot of the replays, but I often mention you, Cindy, when talking about jumping off of Suboxone cold turkey. You were one of the few that made it. So I do refer to your story actually quite often. I don't know if you've heard me talk about that when, on the replay or whatnot, but you are one of the few, the proud, the many, or that's not what I didn't say that how I meant to say. You're one of the few, I should say, who have been able to do a cold turkey jump from a decent amount there. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Zach says, "Are you?" Oh, so yeah. No, Zach usually just listens in the background. I'm pretty sure. I know he's usually kind of like driving around and doing errands and stuff. So I think he usually tries to hop on towards the end of the stream, and then he kind of will chat maybe a little bit. So just a heads up to you, Brandon. He's usually just listening. Let's see here. Quick side note, guys. Have you guys noticed that egg whites are sold out in your area too, or is it just mine? Because I cannot get egg whites here in Utah. For a while, it was like the eggs were off the shelf, and I've been going to like all the different Walmarts, and I literally cannot get egg whites. So today I had to use chocolate protein powder for my shake, and it was, it is nasty, guys, nasty. I need my egg whites. Are you guys running out of egg whites in your area too, or is it just me? It really sucks because like I've been like scavenging the Walmarts trying to find some egg whites, and I can't find any. Cindy says, I sure don't miss it. You're probably right. The bump blends in with all my muscle. Laugh out loud. Definitely not fat. There you go, Kristen. She's shredded over there. Sean P., do you have a recommended potentiator? I used to use Kratom 3 years ago, Cindy says. Lemon juice, if you can stand it, works. Whenever I would do the toss and wash with Kratom, I always used I used orange juice to wash the nasty taste out of my mouth, and it worked really good. So if you guys are taking Kratom, like the powder, and you're just doing it with water, please find something that tastes good and just rinse it down afterwards, right? Sylvia says she's in for a ladies panel 100. Hey, Carrie, good to see you, Carrie. Says, hey, Kevin. Hello, Deb. Okay, potentiators. Agmatine, black seed, Cummins oil, Korean ginseng, and caffeine. These are the best ones. I could really picture caffeine being a potentiator for sure, because it's kind of like a mood booster as it is, right? And if you got the money, there is the supplement called Qualia Mind that works way good. Kev, don't worry about being behind. It's all good. We understand. Okay, so I'm only like 8 minutes behind, guys. I'm getting caught up. There was a minute there I was down like 20 minutes behind. And when I get caught up, I should be able to stay caught up. So keep the comments going, guys. I'll catch up to you in just a moment. I'm down next Wednesday for a ladies panel. Okay, so Callie's down next Wednesday. Can anybody else, what's the word I'm looking for? Commit to next Wednesday? Any of you other ladies? Let's see here. I can probably hop on at 5-ish next Wednesday. So 5-ish, what time, Kristen? What time zone are you in? Okay, yeah, yes, Marky still has a wrench. Let's see. Danielle says, hey there, I'm still on 0.25 milligrams a day, and I have no idea how people are starting to go every other day. It seems impossible. I don't think a lot of Suboxone people are going every other day, Danielle. Daniela. I think you're maybe referring to Kingdom Within. Earlier was talking about skipping 2 days with Kratom. Are some of you out there on Suboxone doing every other day? I was never able to do that when I was down to 1/4 milligram. It was like I was barely getting by as it was. So I could definitely not skip doses when I was on Suboxone. Skip days when I was on Suboxone. Which is for Utah time. Okay, so you'd be coming on about an hour, and that would work. That should definitely work. So that would be about right now, right? Next week. Okay, so it sounds like next week we're gonna have some ladies on the channel, guys. So what I'm trying to think about doing is I'll post a link at the beginning of the stream next week, and then I'll just keep an eye on whoever. If some of you need to come and go, that's okay. We don't have to have everybody on all at once. We can kind of rotate or have a few of you coming in and a few of you coming out. So it sounds like next week we're gonna have some ladies on the channel, so we can talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. We can just kick it and chill. If you guys have any questions, that works too. We can just shoot this shit. It's all good. It doesn't have to be some high pressure situation, some high serious situation. It's just nice to get to know you guys and to know who I'm talking to, because you guys can all see me and hear me, and I don't have any idea what most of you look like or sound like or anything like that. So it would be great to get to know some of you in a video setting, right? So sounds like next week we're going to have some ladies on the channel, guys. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. Hopefully YouTube lets you know when we hop on, because I have heard some people say that they're not getting notified, but it is what it is. We can only do what we can do here, baby. Marky says, I want to visit Utah someday. What is it that you'd want to come here for? Like snowboarding? It seems like most everyone wants to come here to snowboard or ski. So Zach says he's stable at 0.1. Testing 4 days now at I almost can't even read this. It's so low. 0.075. So for you guys who are not math people, that is 1/4 of a milligram. Or close to that. Just a little over 1/4. So it's somewhere around 1/3 of 1/4 of a milligram. So let's see, 0.75. Yeah, right around there. It's like that much. I can't believe that small of a dose, Zach, still even has any effect at all. That literally blows my mind. I have never heard of anybody tapering that low. I haven't heard of it. So Zach is definitely the lowest I've ever heard of anybody tapering. So it will be very interesting to see what happens going forward with him. I would imagine at such a low dose, once he gets stable, it should just be like there's just nothing to it, right? You would think that, but I guess we'll find out going forward. That's an incredible dose. I can't believe you could even measure that low. Deb, what are you planning for your next step when it comes? Oh, Sonny's still in here. Mark, you should, bro. Maybe the 3 of us can get together for a lunch or something. That would be freaking awesome, dude. I would love that. Yeah, there are a lot of beautiful, like when I see people who come here from Cali and like New York, they're like mind blown at the beauty of the mountains here. And it's just like this one guy got in my car the other day. He's like, I just love the backdrop here. And it took me like a minute to realize what he was talking about. I was like, oh, those mountains over there, I've just seen those my whole life. Ain't nothing to me. But there are days when I'm like close to the mountain and it's just like, damn, that's freaking, it's just like a powerful feeling. I think I'm like 3 or 4 hours away from Moab. That's quite a far ways away from me. I know my parents go to Moab like once or twice a year for like the ATV stuff. I've gone out there with them one year. It was pretty fun. I don't have a set plan really, Sonny. I'm just chugging along and tapering. She's just rolling with the punches. Sonny, maybe 0.01 milligram if I can cut it that small. Yeah, I know that's got to be very challenging to get that dose that small. For Deb and Zach, they've got to be like finicky trying to cut that little tiny dose. And shout out to 24 people in here, guys. Please hit that like button. Let me see how many likes we've got on this video because I've been forgetting to kind of check on that lately here. Give me just a second, guys. Let me pull that up. Please keep the comments and questions coming in. I will get caught up here, and I'm just about caught up now, guys. Oh, I pulled up Kingdom Within's channel. I searched for my channel. I pulled up Kingdom Within. All right, here we go. It says we are live because we are live. All right, so we've got how many likes we got? How many likes we got on here, guys? 17 likes, guys. We can get that over 20 real quick, right? We got 24 people in here. There's 24 of you good-looking ladies and gentlemen in here. You could smash that like button right now, baby. If you haven't yet, obviously. 26 of you. 26 of you in here, guys. Good to see you guys coming back to the stream. I'm still thinking about what to do going forward with the Sunday stuff. Or somebody had mentioned maybe trying to do a Saturday stream. I'm still considering that whole thing and what to do now that football season's over. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? Oh, that was right now. So I'm doing really good, Carrie. How are you? Carrie, can you give us an update on your Sublocade journey? So since sounds like Carrie missed it earlier, I'm still on my 4th shot. I've gone 6 weeks as of today from my last 100 milligram shot. And my next shot is scheduled for 2 weeks from now. So this will be 8 weeks I'm going in between shots now. So we're starting to really kind of push things here, guys, towards the end. I still don't have an exact plan on how it's going to go. I just know that things are getting closer. They're getting a lot closer, and time is going super fast. I do got to say that. Deb, that's awesome. Just wondering, I did the same as you, but with 2 slivers. It was ridiculous and also sucked. Marky, I have always wanted to go to Utah as well. I have been almost to every state, but still not to Utah. If I had to say like a recommended time to come to Utah, I would probably be springtime. Is like the most beautiful to me. I don't know, maybe summer's pretty beautiful too. Like up in the mountains in the summertime, it's pretty breathtaking. I can't lie, even for somebody who has been here most of his life. Those taking kratom, quick tip here: almond milk does very well with chasing the aftertaste away. I could see how that would definitely work. Yeah, for me, I had to use. I definitely had to use. Orange juice because it was so strong. Like the orange juice was such a strong taste that I couldn't taste any of the kratom at all. But yeah, whatever you guys got to find that works for you. Please don't raw dog it with water because that's you taste that like sandy taste in your mouth. It's rough. Matt's up in here, lost at 41, says, yo. What's up, Matty? I seen your video just a minute ago. Dude, that sucks that you have COVID while going through this crap. That has got to be rough. It seems rough. I feel for you, man. Utah sounds like a good state, except kind of cold. Yeah, it's really cold. Definitely not kind of cold. It's real cold right now. But it sucks too because in the summer it gets so damn hot. I wish I could be like, oh, those folks out there in Cali and Florida with that perfect year-round weather. There's a reason why it's so expensive to live in those areas. Hit that like button for Kev. Carrie says, I agree. Hit that, baby. If you could. Okay, we got the 19 likes, guys. We're just one away from 20. If you could smash that, puppy. Let's see here. I would probably freeze. Smiles. Yeah, you probably would. Like I was talking earlier, it's -2 freaking degrees here. Cindy, yes, it's pretty cold, but I do not like the cold winters. Yeah, it's weird. This winter has just drug out. Like literally, we haven't had a day over 40 degrees for like, I don't even remember. It's been like a month and a half since we've even hit 40 degrees, right, guys? Crazy. Are you guys all in like a deep freeze in the country as well, or is it just us over here? Shout out to Maddie dropping a $4 super sticker, baby. I don't think he said nothing. I appreciate that, Matt. I don't know. Is that a hippo? Super shout out to you, Matt. I know Matt's going through his Suboxone withdrawal right now, guys. If you guys haven't seen Matt's channel, go check out his channel. It's right there in the comments. Lost at 41. He's really kind of struggling right now going through his Suboxone withdrawal. So any love you guys can go show him, support you can go show him. It's hard to do what he's doing right now. So he's also getting ready to try ketamine. So I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm really curious to see how it goes. So keep us updated, Matt. And shout out to you for trying something different, right? It's something different that we can bring to the community that somebody else can have experience with, right? So let us all know how that goes, and shout out to you for trying that. I'm kind of jealous, I'm not going to lie. So Kristen says, I think I'm an hour ahead of you in Illinois. Okay, so yeah. If you're central, that means you're 1 hour ahead. So you would come on, Kristen, about an hour after we started, which is totally fine. That would work. So let's plan on that next week then. And then Callie Love can hopefully hop on maybe earlier on in the chat. And then if she's still on, like if we still have a few of you on at the same time, that's great. But if it doesn't work out that way and we have some coming and going, that's okay too, guys. We'll just play it by ear next week, but let's plan on next week. We'll let some of the ladies come on here, share their stories, ask questions if they have any. If they want to get any advice from you guys in the comments, that's a good time to do that as well. Because remember, guys, I'm just one person. I can only share my experience, right? And something that I might say, somebody else might say something totally different, and that's okay. It's not just what Kev says goes, right? Everybody's on their own level with this stuff. Certain medications work better for other people. So we're just trying to get as much of this information out there as we can to try to help other people find their way. Easy Willie says, I can't skip either. Yeah, I definitely could not skip any days when I was on Suboxone. Yeah, I think Sylvia's going to come on next week too. When I want to kick it, I always come to Kicking Addiction. That's right. All welcome up in here. All welcome up in here. Matt, sleep when it's lights out. How'd that song go? Up all night, sleep all day. That's you guys right now. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny, right? All you can really do is laugh at this crap. Suffer your way through and laugh about it. It's just like, dang. I remember those days, guys. I remember those days. It's rough stuff what you guys are going through. I know it. So many great people in the chat. I agree with you, Marky. There is, buddy. Will you be documenting or talking about what you plan on doing soon? Yeah, he will be. I could speak for him. If anything, I'll be bugging him to make a video. Speaking of somebody who hasn't made a video in a while, where's Joe been? I need Joe to get on here and make some more videos. Joe's first video popped up on my YouTube screen the other day, and I put a comment on there. I was like, dang, Joe, look at this. 4 years later, and we're still goofing around with this stuff. He looked like a little kid. It was funny. You guys remember Joe's first video he made like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that? So Sylvia says, Utah, I will try and plan to be there next week. Okay, well, you've been here pretty consistently lately. I'm sure you'll be here next week. I'm dying to hear about this ketamine. Yeah, I need to make a plan. Right now, the plan is just to survive day by day. That's a good plan, Matt. That's a good plan, man. That's all you got to do is one day at a time. At Deb, I'm guessing one of those slivers right in the middle of the night or really early in the morning. Yeah, I think that's what she does, Sonny. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she does. She just pushes herself as far as she can go. And then before you got to do it, you know, before you tap out, you got to take your little sliver. Zion's National Park is beautiful. Have you been there before? Is that the one that's on the way to Vegas? I'm pretty sure that's it, right? The one that is that the one that you drive right through it? I'm pretty sure I've been there on the way to Vegas a few times. At least I think that's where it is. I actually think I have a big picture of that park. It's in the garage though. Peter says, I jumped at 0.5. I took a bunch of clonidine and Gatorade. Good luck. Stay strong, y'all. Oh, I remember seeing your comment earlier, Peter, on one of my replay videos. When you live in a cornfield farming land your whole life, the mountains are unbelievable. Marky says, smash that like, y'all. Zach says, question, can I drop a video showing you all how I measure it on a diamond scale, or is that not allowed online? I mean, I would think you'd be okay, Zach. Just obviously in the title, just put that it's Suboxone, right? So people aren't like, what's this powder? What's this little rock thing we're weighing here? I think you'd be all right with that video, Zach. Just make sure that you clarify that it's buprenorphine or Suboxone in the video, obviously, because if people, I think you'd be okay. Yeah, I don't think, because I mean, remember when I showed the video like cutting my Suboxone? I haven't had any issues with that. When put something about Suboxone taper or something like that in the video, I bet you'll be all right with that. Worst case scenario, they would take it down, right? Carrie says, I didn't realize you had the option to do it at home. I thought it had to be in office with a professional. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Carrie. Yeah, so when Matt somehow figured out how to get it at home, that's literally the first I think I've ever heard of it. Long time no see, Kevin. I suffered pause really bad, but I'm still here. I don't miss that drug any at all. Take good care. Yeah, I'm sure you seeing what everybody is going through trying to get off of Suboxone is probably enough to keep you away from the medication, right? That's got to be pretty sobering to see how much effort it takes for people to get off this stuff, right? And it's probably good. It's probably good for you and Sunny to keep checking in here, just to remember how crappy it is to go through this stuff. And like when Matt was recently talking about, it's like, dude, if he got off of it before, he's like, just stay off of it. But then, kind of like Matt went through, he had other life circumstances come up, right? So it's really hard to like, I know how bad it is when you're struggling every day and it's just like life just really sucks, right? And you're looking for something to make you feel okay, at least okay, right? If not, feel better. So I know how hard it is when you guys are out there struggling with, even if it's not Suboxone or it's some other type of addiction. I know how that feels to try to go through that. So just be good to yourself, guys. I know it's hard to get in and out of this lifestyle, but we're all trying to go through it together. So at least we have each other. Callie says, I gotta go, guys. Let me know all the all girls panel. About the all girls panel I'm in. Much love, Kev, and everyone keep on keeping on. So next week, Callie, you're up. Don't be ghosting out over there, girl. Next Wednesday, the ladies are coming on, guys. So far, we've got Sylvia and Carrie. Did you say you'll come on too? We have Callie. She wants to come on. And also Kristen said she'll come on too. Did I miss anybody else? Deb, do you want to hop on with the ladies next week? Just a quick side note too, guys, for you ladies or anybody else in the future that hops on my channel, if you don't want to use the video, don't feel like you have to, right? I'm pretty sure you can join with audio only, or if not, just put a piece of tape over your camera if you don't want to be on camera. That's totally okay, guys. Don't feel like you have to. It would make the show better if you could, obviously, but don't feel like you have to. You're not obligated to be on camera. I know that not everybody can do what we're doing here. So Matt says, Katie, yes, you can do it at home, but you need to have a person in the home with you, and the doctor is on the phone with you. So yeah, you have to have basically somebody make sure that you're going to be okay, so you don't go off on some crazy. I guess just to make sure that you're just okay, right, to get through. I don't know how long they would have to. How long do they have to stay with you, Matt? Is it like a full day experience or 8 hours or what? I want to do the ketamine just for the experience, Marky says. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this goes. I'm very excited to hear how this goes. Cindy says, I watch your replays and I share. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. I know you've shared my videos for years, and I really appreciate that, Cindy. I think you said that you share on your Facebook. There's like an area on your Facebook. I think you said that you shared. Uh-oh, looks like Deb's having to take control of some stuff here. Let me see what happened here. Good job, Deb. Good job, Deb. Let's see here. Okay, so laugh out loud, Marky. I know, haha. I want to know what it feels like also. I'm trying to keep expectations low. I hope I'm blown away. Okay. Looks like we got some trolls coming out here today, guys. Good job, Deb. Zap them babies out of here. Permanently, please. Let's see. I do ketamine all the time, Sean says. It's awesome. I have a script and I go in for injections. Sean, can you give us more information about that? That's the, you have a prescription for injections? Like, how often do you get that? You are so very welcome. Oh, I know exactly what it's from. I made a comment on Nicole's channel about some other drama stuff recently. I bet you that's what it is. That's a good point, Deb. I'm sure exactly what that is, for sure. Let's see here. No sound for you. Nope. Geoengineering. Center of the canal. There's a lot of bots or total a-holes in here. Yeah. No, I think I know exactly what it's from. Yeah, you guys might be busy in here for a minute, so keep an eye out there. You got it. You got it. Kingdom Within, you should make a video about it. I will definitely watch. Yes, Marky. I go in every couple of months for a ketamine injection. It's the best thing in this world. So does your insurance pay for that, Sean, or do you have to pay for it out of pocket? Do you guys remember when I had my buddy and his wife on, and she was talking about that a while ago? And she felt the same way. I think she went in for like a, well, you could call it like a top off or something like that, right? Like a booster, a ketamine booster shot. I haven't talked to her since then, so now I'm curious to see like what happened since then. I have a playlist on CERN available for watch now. By the way, what's up? Florida Man Dan, I like your vids. Hope you're doing well if you're still here. I think he took off a while ago. Sonny says, for me, it was up all night, up all day. Good to see you, Rachel. Can't stay. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Thanks for stopping by, Rach. I just toss and wash with water. Laugh out loud every time. Oh my goodness. You take 15 grams with water. That's it. Whew. He's an old star fort in Utah. I just saw your video on how you get no trophy for getting off of subs. So true. Yeah, I was actually talking about that a little earlier. I felt like that could have maybe possibly like deterred some people from wanting to get off of Suboxone, and that's definitely not what I meant by that video at all. I just meant basically, guys, that there's still going to be life challenges after getting off of Suboxone. It's not just like we're going to have this perfect fairy tale life once we do get off of Suboxone or kratom or buprenorphine or whatever it is. There's always going to be emotional work to be done, right? Always going forward for the rest of our lives. That's just how it is. And I'm not trying to take away from anything from anybody who does get off of Suboxone. Obviously, that is a major accomplishment. I just don't want people to self-guilt themselves, because there are some people that need to stay on Suboxone for whatever reason, right? So it's just kind of like a general video, really. And I actually made that video like 2 months ago. I just forgot to. A lot of the videos I have, guys, were like the recorded videos. I made them months ago. So if you guys are seeing these videos, I just forgot to publish them. And then what was it? Oh, somebody was talking on. I seen a comment from Kristen, something about a trophy, and it reminded me that I recorded this video, but I forgot to make it public. So I was like, oh, I forgot to turn this public. Whoops. So the videos that I usually record videos in like bunches at a time, because it's just too hard for me to do them like that. So when I get in the mood to make videos, I'll take like a whole day and just make like a bunch of videos. But I haven't had one of those days for a minute, so. Kingdom, they make restricted areas there, Air Force Base. I know exactly where the restricted areas are out here, Deb. Actually, the restricted area is probably at least one of them. I don't know how many different restricted areas there are out here, but I'm literally only 10 minutes from one of those areas. I'm not sure if that's what you guys were talking about, but I'm assuming that's what you guys are talking about. You'd think Florida is nice year-round, but trust me, it's humid as hell like 99% of the time. Laugh out loud, not fun. Another thing that I would really hate about Florida is those freaking alligators. I was watching on TV the other day, and this dude just manhandled an alligator into his trash can. I'm like, that does not seem normal, but he seems so normal and comfortable hulking a 6-foot alligator into a trash can. That seems so crazy to me. Like, it's like, what? That's a real thing? There's alligators just walking around? And when I see Joe's videos, I'm always like worried there's going to be an alligator standing behind him or something. It's probably how, like, I've heard some people say that they've heard rumors about people in Utah, they have to bring their own alcohol to the bars. Have you guys ever heard of that? Like, I was busting up laughing when I heard that. Totally off topic, but since I have realized that some here like football, is my pretend boyfriend making it to the Super Bowl? Yes, he is, Sylvia. Yes, he is. That was a very good, close game, too. That came down to like the last second. There were some controversial things that happened in that game, though, specifically with the referees, but it is what it is. That was a really good game, though. That's very impressive that he won that game like limping around on one leg half the time. I was not expecting that to go that way. You know what's funny is both the teams that I picked lost. I am the worst sports predictor, guys. I could not ever pick the right teams to win. For as much as I watch football and I know about football, like, I am the worst picker of the winners. It's not even, it's horrible how bad I am at that. I literally thought it was going to be 49ers and the Bengals. I'm pretty sure that's what I had mentioned last time, and neither of them made it. All right, Kingdom, you got it, buddy. You're always up in here, so I appreciate that. And I know you had to do that stuff. So we just made Kingdom Within our final moderator, guys. He's literally here every freaking week. So shout out to you, Kingdom. You just got the band stick approval, and I appreciate all four of you were actually up in here today. So it appears that we might have some more trolls coming to the channel here with some recent YouTube drama that I may or may not have commented on. So just a heads up for you guys, there might be some more troll activity going on. So if you guys see any blatantly rude comments, delete them permanently, please, immediately. And we're not going to put up with that crap around here. You know how we roll, guys. And I appreciate you guys taking care of business, because especially when I get behind in the comments, I'm not trying to have to worry about that stuff. So, yeah, we've just got some more mob power here in the comments, guys. At least I thought I did. Yes, it worked. So Kingdom Within says, yay, glad to be a part of the squad, Kev. Oh, you already were a part of the squad, brother, but I appreciate that. And yeah, it's definitely nice to have some more backup up in here. So just remember, guys, we don't put up with any kind of bullshit like that, all right? So it's good to be backed up a little bit more up in here. Well deserved, Kingdom. Yes, I agree, Sonny. Yep, he's always up in here lately, so I really appreciate that. And guys, I'm sorry, like if you guys notice that I'm not commenting on like your guys' channels much, I'm literally not even on YouTube that much anymore. I've been working a lot lately, guys. So I've tried to visit your guys' channels whenever I can. Sometimes I'll do a quick check-in here and there, but you guys have even noticed like I've been doing a lot less on my own channel. So just a heads up to you guys, I am starting to get some work done out here in my own personal world. There was a good year or two where I just sat on YouTube all day, right? So, but that time has definitely taken I've had to put YouTube kind of on the back burner a little bit lately here, guys. So I might be getting a business going here in the near future again, so that will also continue to take some time away from my YouTube stuff. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. In the future, we're going to be probably pivoting a couple more times in the future, right? Okay, so here we go. Overthinker says, oh, I missed somebody else's comments above. Let me back up. Phil says, enjoy your show. I would love to share thoughts and get some ideas / topics from you on my channel. You are really a force in this war, my friend. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. So you have a recovery YouTube channel, or is that what I'm understanding? I'm gonna check out your channel, Phil, when I get a little bit of time, buddy. Is there anything in particular you have you want to get my thoughts on, or any certain video? If so, let me know. And I appreciate the comment on that as well. Overthinker says, I dealt with a ton of BS trying to figure out that insurance problem. They're adamant no billing mistake. Oh, so this is the guy that had the issue with the highly overcharged billing issues. Okay, so he says, shaking my head. So Monday, I gave them in support info and waiting to hear back, hoping for decent news so that I can go in for my second shot. I'm about 42 days since my first shot, so no issues yet. I wish me luck. That in support really cuts my costs down. Would love to stay on it, but 1,300 just isn't feasible. So thanks for the update on that, Overthinker. Almost everybody that I have referred to the in support has saved hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. So I don't see, hopefully, I don't want to like curse you or nothing, but I don't see why you would be any different. So hopefully get back to us and let us know if the in support also works for you. I know I just talked to Mikey, and he said that it's literally only going to cost him, I think, like $20 or something like that after insurance. I'm in support. So I was really actually paranoid after hearing your stuff, and I started calling my people too, and they wouldn't give me any information. They were literally like, it's not. They basically told me it doesn't matter to me what they're charging my insurance because they're just paying for all of it. So they basically told me to screw off and don't worry about it. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I won't worry about it then. I'm just trying to make sure you guys aren't getting screwed, but that's what they told me when I tried calling about it. Kristen says, where should we sub? She posted a link to Kingdom Within's channel. Oh my God, how did we come across this guy? So far, he has the most subs I've ever seen when it comes to truth channels. Oh, is that who Deb was talking about earlier? Sonny says, well said, Kev. I'm always weary of the truth channels with large sub counts, Marky says. Thank you for the share, Deb. You really didn't have to. Hold on, guys. My voice is starting to go froggy. I don't think anybody answered me earlier when I was asking about egg whites. Are you guys having a shortage of egg whites in your area? I'm just wondering if it's like some major thing that I'm not going to be able to get egg whites for a while. I know it sounds kind of selfish of me to say, but you guys know how much I drink egg whites. And if I can't have my egg whites, I mean, I'm just going to be losing weight like crazy. I'm just trying to plan ahead here. Sharing your video. I'm hoping to bring more people out of Facebook. Thank you, Cindy. I know that you always kind of say that you share it on Facebook. I think that's where you said that you usually like to share it at. Yeah, if you guys are able to share this with somebody that would feel at home with this message, right? There's a lot of people out there that I see that comment that they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't think anybody else out there in the world was going through the stuff that I'm going through. And then they feel right at home with this community, right? So if you know somebody struggling with addiction to kratom or Suboxone or opiates, please feel free to share this information with them. I'm trying to get caught up in the comments, guys. I'm only like 8 minutes behind here. Oh my God, the gators. Laugh out loud. It's so true. You literally have to watch your dogs outside. Oh my gosh, I would freak if you live by water. Gators literally everywhere. So what if you're like walking through the park at night and one just jumps right out at you? Yeah, hell no. Just yesterday, I had to throw a snake off my back porch. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I'll stop bitching about the cold on the snow, in the snow on the mountains. Snakes and gators? No way. No way. That would be so scary. I can't even deal with spiders. Phil says, do you have tickets to the game, the Super Bowl? Oh, heck no, I don't. I can't imagine how much those tickets are, Phil. Do you? I would be very jealous if you did. Love me, Andy Mahomes, limping or not. Sorry, back on topic now. I get easily sidetracked. Apologies. That's okay. I get sidetracked all the time. Yes, Deb. No haters or people that judge allowed. Yeah, or trolls. Trolls. You guys know that the internet is full of trolls these days. People who literally just do nothing but spread hate, and we don't have no time for that. Absolutely not. I share in all the recovery groups. What you're doing will help so many people. Okay, awesome. It sounds like I might need to look out there into some different recovery groups. I'm kind of curious as to like what. I just feel like I get so overwhelmed when I start. Like I can't even do Facebook or Instagram. I just get so overwhelmed with people's stuff on there. I get overwhelmed very easily, if you guys can't tell. Don't even worry about commenting on my channel, bro. I sub to your channel because it simply helps me with my daily struggle and with addiction. Bless you, brother. I feel you, man. I feel you. Sunny S, thank you. Yeah, I definitely wish I had more time to go spend on your channel, Kingdom. I know sometimes I try to peek in over there, and man, dude, you work hard over there. I really admire your work ethic. That's something I gotta say too about Joe. Man, that guy can work some hours at his job. I know he's really hard on himself, like I am as well. But damn, dude, Joe can work his ass off, and he's been consistent with his job for years too. I wish I could put in that many hours and just stay consistent with that. That's one thing that I've always admired about Joe. You know, I know his high dose Suboxone stuff kind of gets him down. He still has a lot of good things going for him. Ketamine are sublingual squares that go under your tongue. These are prescribed as well as nasal spray. I have heard of the nasal spray, but they're nowhere as strong as the injections. But the injections, you've got to go to a clinic. Okay, so that's the ones where you spend a lot of money and you like lay down in the chair and the doctor has to be there with you. It sounds like that's what you're saying, Sean. Yes, but nowhere in depth as you. I have thoroughly enjoyed your work. So glad I found it. Okay, well, I'll check your channel out, buddy. I appreciate that. I thought I've seen one of your comments, but I can't, it's not clicking to me exactly what you commented on one of my recent videos. Finally done being a taxi driver for my kids. Laugh out loud, Zach. Yeah, Zach literally always comes in right at the very end of the stream. Hey, I'll take the answer if that's what they tell for me as far as covering it. Thanks again for your interest in my situation and for recommending things I can do to help. You're the best, man. Yay! Good. It makes me happy that you're feeling better about your situation. And thank you for reaching out and letting me know, because that's the first I've heard of that. So your situation is definitely the rarity, my friend. So let us know what happens going forward. Let us know about in support and let us know about your second shot. As far as worrying about your first shot wearing off, you've still got some time. I don't know if you heard what I had mentioned earlier, but that first shot should at least buy you like 8 weeks, according to my estimations, right? Before you would ever like to start to feel anything, if anything happened, right? As far as just doing one shot. I tried to get insurance and it was $1,200 a month, so I still have no insurance. Oh, insurance is so freaking expensive these days. You all are busy in this chat tonight, Zach says. Yes to the egg situation. Okay, so there's a nationwide chicken egg shortage. Sucks. Gotta find a good local source for fresh eggs, bro. Oh man, it sounds like I'm not gonna have egg whites for a while. No shortage for egg whites. No shortage here for egg whites. We do have a shortage of eggs though. Make that make sense. Yeah, that was what was weird because like a month or two ago we had a shortage of eggs, but the egg whites were full, right? And now it's backwards. There may have been something in the chicken feed that stopped egg production. We've definitely got plenty of eggs over here. When it comes to egg whites, let's see. When it comes to egg whites, but I will check at my local market. Yeah, let me know if you're seeing the same thing, Kingdom. because it's literally like a huge part of my diet, unfortunately. Good to see you, Mikey. I seen your comment about your Sublocade stuff. Mikey says I've been off Facebook for 2 years, Kevin. Yeah, I think I've been off a long time too. I definitely cannot stand using social media. YouTube is about all I can handle. There are egg whites here, but looked like not many, Zach says. Got to do your own separating egg whites up there, Deb. Yeah, I agree with Mikey. I picked the Eagles too, but you guys know that I'm a crappy sports picker. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. Looks like we've still got about 18 people in here, guys. Please hit that like button on your way in or way out or whatever you're doing there. We're going to probably end the show here in just a few minutes. If you have any final questions or comments, please let me know now. I did get caught up in the comments, it looks like. It took me a while, and my apologies for that. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage covering for Hogan again. You guys know who that is? Oh, wait, I already said it. Do you guys ever watch those old school Macho Man videos on YouTube, like the Macho Man promos? Oh my gosh, that stuff is hilarious. I do Facebook only for the marketplace. I get all these friend requests. I'm like, no, yeah, absolutely not. Mikey says, yes, sir, in 2 weeks it will be shipped. So Mikey's going to get on Sublocade in 2 weeks. So let us know how that transition goes, Mikey. Keep us in the loop, brother. I know you will. This chat got thing open AI. Open has huge implications on our future. Things about to get changing. What could go wrong? Zach says. Upon checking the local markets here in Salem, there are no egg whites available at the moment. That includes Walmart. How the heck did you check that, Kingdom? I thought the only way to check was to drive my ass down to the grocery market. So there's a way to check online? I had no idea I could do that. Great Macho Man impersonation. Have you seen the video? Booker T actually sang yes, I have. Dude, yeah, I've definitely seen almost all those old school. Dude, Macho Man was so awesome. I love watching those videos. I can actually do kind of a lot of impersonations, you guys. It's kind of trippy how many impersonations I can do. My voice can do a wide range. Like if I'm listening to like a country song or like a rap song or something, as long as I hear it right before, I can literally like mock them so close. It's pretty impressive. I impress myself sometimes with this stuff. Off topic. I know that's not anything to do with what we're talking about here, but yep, cream of the crop. The Macho Man's definitely my favorite, though. Watching those old school videos, he's just such a good actor. It's very, very impressive that he could do that. Download the Walmart app, and you can just type it in the search bar. It will show you if it's available for shipping. Okay. Download the Walmart app. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. I'm going to do that because I've literally been driving to the different stores and then walking in and then walking out depressed when I can't get them. You'd think that I would know that in today's age, you could just go online somewhere and figure this stuff out. That shows you how crappy I am with phone technical stuff. I'm not very good at this stuff. Thanks for letting me know about that, Kingdom. Ric Flair. Woo! Sometimes I'll do that in the gym. I'll do that really loud and people just look over at me like it gets all silent in the gym. Sometimes I'll just blurt out the most annoying crap. Mikey says, I can do Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's definitely one that I can't do. My voice doesn't match his very good. Ultimate Warrior, Hulkster, Jake the Snake Roberts. Dude, Ultimate Warrior was jacked. He was so freaking jacked. It's crazy how those guys all died so young, man. Like in their mid-40s. I think it's the steroids and the cocaine they were all taking back in the day. It's like not a good mixture. And obviously, you could tell Macho Man was hyped up on some stuff, right? You can't have that kind of energy on a consistent basis without being. You have to imagine he was piped up on something like that, right? I don't know for sure, but I've never seen anybody in real life act like that. It is very entertaining, though. Keep in mind that there's a monthly membership fee when it comes to Walmart delivery. I didn't even know there was a Walmart delivery. I've heard of they do like there's some kind of service that you can like it's like the Uber. It's like an Uber delivery or something like that. Having an Ultimate Warrior action figure back in '92 when I was just a kid. The good old days, right? Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, cover it for Hogan again. He's all flexing his muscles. They're great. You guys know what that one is? My favorite thing to do though is just to like listen to the radio and then just like it's usually like country songs. I can just mock them so good after hearing them, like Luke Bryan, Kenny Chesney. I can sing just like they do, but I have to hear it first. It's kind of weird. Them dudes were jacked for sure. Yeah, yeah, Frosted Flakes. Yep. After the Hall of Fame, the Ultimate Warrior was breathing hard. Oh yeah, he died the next day, dude. That's so sad. That is so freaking sad. And he died the next day. Yeah, man, that's freaking really sad. That's cool that he got to do that though. At least you know that you could tell he was like, I watched some documentaries on him, and you could tell he lived and breathed that lifestyle, just like, just like Macho Man did too. It's very sad to see that he died the day after that, though. That's crazy, the timing of that. Hey guys, I got to get out of here. I got to get my butt to the gym. I haven't done an upper body workout. As you guys can probably see, I'm looking a little scrawny here. My arms are getting small, so I'm gonna have to get my butt to the gym tonight. I did legs though yesterday, and I've just been really busy lately, so I need to make the time to get back to the gym this week. So I love y'all. Thank you all for joining the show today, and don't forget, next week we're gonna have some ladies on. So ladies, I'm waiting for you to hop on next week. So at least have a few of you on, a few of you. Deb, you're definitely welcome to join on. Don't feel like you have to though, obviously. Shout out to you guys who contributed today. We had Kingdom Within with a $10 super chat or cash app. Marky Rizzo with a $10 cash app, and Cindy came through a $2 super chat, and we also had Maddie drop a super chat earlier as well, guys. So shout out to you guys who were able to do that. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And also, I will keep you guys updated as far as my situation goes in the future, obviously, as you guys know. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. Can you guys believe we got out of here today before the 2-hour mark? That never happens, right? So I think Carrie had mentioned something about not doing such a long stream because not everybody wants to watch 2 and 3, 4-hour streams, and I agree with her. So I'm trying to keep things a little bit shorter around here, as you guys notice. I'll let you guys know in the near future as far as maybe like a weekend stream, something like that. So maybe we can do a Saturday or a Sunday stream going forward. We'll adjust from here, though. Okay, guys. So yeah, welcome to the Blue Wrench family there, Kingdom Within. You got the powers now. Keep this place safe and protected from all the trolls and negativity. And yeah, we'll see you guys all soon. And don't forget, if you're watching this on the replay, if you have any comments or questions, I try to respond to as many of those questions and comments as I can. Okay, guys? All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Peace out, and see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.